guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So today I'm going to be talking you through a load of skincare products that I have used up and what I have replaced them with. So these are empties that did not get repurchased for one reason or another, and what I have replaced them with and why. So let's get started. So some of these have been replaced because they were not good enough. I did not like them. Some of these were replaced through no fault of their own. They did their best. They were trying hard. They had good stuff about them, but it was time to move on. So yeah. If you have a question, as always, please leave me a question of the day down below. I don't have one to answer today because I filmed 400 videos today and I've run out of questions. So please, for the love of God, give me some new ones in the comment section down below. So to start off with, the Pixi Vitamin C Brightening Moisturiser. So this was like my day moisturiser that I've been using. This was my everyday morning moisturiser. It is empty. I've really enjoyed this. This is super cooling and hydrating on the skin. Really enjoyed this, but it is now empty, and I received this from Good Molecules. This is their priming moisturiser, silicone free. I love the fact that I'm going to get some priming benefits from this, as well as some moisture. Get open! Open, will you? I love that I'm going to get a primer and a moisturiser in one. I'm always up for a multitasker. I love a multitasker. This packaging is so cute. I love it. I have loved everything I've tried so far from Good Molecules. I think they are amazing. Let's have a little sniffy sniff. Oh, oh. It just smells like a moisturiser should. No fragrance. Nothing that shouldn't be in there. Oh, that feels nice. That feels nice. It says it has shea butter. Big fan over here of that stuff. Macadamia seed oil and a plant-derived silicone alternative to deeply hydrate, smooth and nourish the skin. And if that does not float your boat and get your heart racing, we can't be friends. I'm already excited to get that on my face. Next up, this has already got weird. Next up, toner. I had a mini Pixi Glow Tonic, my go-to, my fave, my life, my love, my favourite toner of life. It's run out. It was only a mini. Little did I know they were about to send me 3 gallons of the stuff in a giant quantities, but because I am a stickler, I have to use things in the order in which I received them. And before the Glow Tonic arrived with my whole name on it, I got this Niacinamide brightening toner from Good Molecules, and I've already cracked this bad boy open. I've been using this for about a week and I love it. It's very similar to the Pixi, as in I love how it glides on a cotton pad. Super smooth gliding over the skin, feels very hydrating. This has got vitamin C, niacinamide, and licorice root extract, so it's designed to brighten and improve the appearance of enlarged pores, which isn't necessarily an issue that I have, but it is super brightening on the skin, which I've been loving. Feels very hydrating, so I'm absolutely really enjoying this one. It's something different. I do feel like if you use a certain specific product like the Pixi Glow Tonic for a very, very long time, it's always good to try something different, because I feel like, I don't know if this is a thing, but I do feel like my skin sometimes gets used to stuff and maybe it's not having the impact it used to. So it is good to change things up occasionally. But where Pixi has gone and Good Molecules has come back, we've also had an opposite swap round with my serum. So I use this same serum day and night. This is the Super Peptide serum that I've been using from Good Molecules, which has got a teeny little dribble left in it. It's almost completely gone. I think tonight will be its last use. This is so hydrating on the skin. I sometimes do a lot of sort of harsh treatments on my face, you know, retinols, AHAs, lots of exfoliation going on. up in here, and this just always feels so soothing. I always use this before I go in with, or sometimes after I go in with retinol, depending how I'm feeling, but it just always feels like a treat to the skin, you know. Super hydrating, definitely feels like you wake up feeling less like tight and all of that stuff when I've gone in with the serum as well as a moisturiser. But I'm excited to try the hydrating Milky serum that Pixi sent me over in its place. I haven't opened this one yet, but I'll be reporting back as to whether I like this one as much or not, or whether we'll be going back to the good molecules. Both of these can be used AM and PM, which I love because it saves you buying two separate ones. Now, clay masks. I was very loyal to the L'Oreal Pure Clay Detox mask for a long time. I think this is my third one of these that I have gone through. I love the smell of it. Oh, it's delightful. Delightful it is. What's happened? But Beki Beauty sent me over their clay mask, which is a detoxifying pink clay mask, and frankly it smashed it out the park. You don't need, I mean, oh, it smells like sweets. It's got, they both have a very nice spa-like scent, which is really important to my life at the moment, to sit in the bath and feel like I'm in a spa. That's what I need right now. And this one smells gorgeous. It feels thicker. It comes with a little brush, which makes me feel very special. It's pink, so you know it's got all of that going for it, but you use a lot less of this than you do of the L'Oreal. So I think this is going to last you a lot longer, so you get more for your money. But what I mostly love about it is it dries like in half the time of the L'Oreal. So the point of the clay mask, you know, is it's supposed to dry and suck out all the impurities in your face. I notice all the little holes where the mask is sucking out from within, from the pores. I have a lot more little holes with this one than I do with the L'Oreal, so I feel like it's more powerful, more detoxifying, but it dries in literally half the time and it's easier to remove than the L'Oreal. So for all those reasons, I much prefer the Beki Beauty one. I'll link her website down below because I think she's nailed it with that clay mask. Next up, the Drunk Elephant Slaai Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. I talked about this one in my, I think it was a fail last month, in my February faves and fails. I was not a big fan. It was okay, but it wasn't my favourite that I've ever used. I definitely prefer an oil as opposed to a solid. This does turn into an oil, but I don't like sticking my finger in there all the time. It's, I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but the inside is really dirty because obviously you put makeup-y hands in and out of it as you're building up and things like that. I don't think it's especially hygienic given that it's a solid. This is only a sample size. The larger one is going to last you some time putting, you know, your fingers in there. I don't love that. It takes a lot more work than my go-to, which is still the MAC Cleanse Off Oil. I've used, this is probably my fourth one of these. Lots of others have come and gone. This is the latest one to go. This is, I far prefer this one. It's just much easier. You use less. It's more hygienic, etc. The only thing about this would be that it would be easier to travel with, I guess. But yeah, I find this one easier to use, more effective, less problematic and more hygienic all around. This one is back in the game. And next up, my second cleanser. So I always go in with an oil-based makeup remover and then a second cleanser. I've been loving the Cerave Hydrating cleanser. It's done nothing wrong. I love it. I've raved about it. It actually feels hydrating after you've used this, which is very rare for a face wash to make you feel anything other than like dry and stripped. This actually feels hydrating afterwards. However, it's all gone. Look at the state of it. You should be ashamed. It's all gone, and I'm going to be trying out this Pixi Hydrating Milky Cleanser. Oh, it's not open. Why can't I? Good grief. Coconut and prior. I'm obsessed with the smell of coconut. I absolutely love it. Obviously this is a cream cleanser. I love the smell of coconut. I love all of this range so far that I've tried. I will say that it obviously does have coconut extract in it, so if you're someone who's sensitive to that, this is a no-go for you. I always go in with a micellar water after my double cleanse, so it's not sitting on my skin, which is important. But yeah, there's just something to note, but I'm excited to see how I get on. But this is truly, if I don't love this one, I would definitely go back to the Cerave because I've loved it. So it's up to you. Let's see what you've got. Next up, lip products. You know I love a lip scrub. My favourite is the MAC Lip Scrubtious. Now, I couldn't get the coconut one, which is my favourite last month. It was sold out everywhere. Or last time I bought this, it's probably a few months ago. So I got the berry one, Fruit of Passion. It does the job, it's strange. So I've replaced this with the same product, but back in the original sweet vanilla that is my preference. These are very different, weirdly. I mean, they're the same product, they're not very different. That's an exaggeration. They are different. Obviously they have different smells and tastes, but I don't eat them. But if you do happen to get some in your mouth, they obviously taste and smell differently. They have different flavours. But I find this one is much harsher for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it is much more powerful of the scrub. The vanilla is more gentle and gets oilier and more hydrating as you work out the grit. You're left with like no grit at the end. It just goes into a beautiful oil, hydrating, oily substance on the lips. This one is harsher, more, you know, harder, more gritty. I don't like the taste of this one or really the smell. It's more synthetic-y than the vanilla, so I just went as soon as this was run out. It did do the trick, it kept my lips smooth and not sore, but I do prefer the vanilla for many reasons. Smell, taste, feel, etc. But I've still loved this product, have repurchased it in a way, just back to my OG scent, you know. And last but not least, the Laneige Sleep Mask. So this is the lip sleeping mask everybody raves about. Smells delightful. This is what I put on before I go to sleep at night, a big thick layer, so I wake up with luscious, soft, smooth lippadoodles. It has lasted me, God knows, a year maybe, using this just at night. Absolutely loved it, does the trick. However, Laneige not easily available here in the UK and can be expensive to get here, so I haven't repurchased it. I have gone back to my original nipple balm from Lansinoh. This is just pure lanolin, originally for sore nipples after breastfeeding. Who thought we were going to say nipples today? Not I. Not I. But here we are. So that's what it's intended for. It's so rich, and I find this to be just as good as the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is what I used before. This is what I'm going back to. I think it's just as good. It obviously it's not as pleasant of a feel because it's very, very thick, but it has the same effect. It does the same job. It's just not got the nice scent and flavour because it is completely pure, unadulterated lanolin. So, but a lot cheaper. Lot cheaper. And easier to get here in the UK. This is just in any Boots. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you did. I hope you did. I'd love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye.